Hello YouTube, so today is another look of 31 Days of Halloween. I know I look crazy, but I am starting to make my look for the movie Saw. I'm gonna be the little character. I made my cheeks out of egg cartons with toilet paper and latex, and they are sticking pretty good with latex. I wish I would have had some spirit gum, but I didn't, but the latex seems to be holding up. I'm working on my chin right now. I'm doing basically the same thing with toilet paper and latex. I'm going to do the other side, and then I'm going to do my eyebrow. So with further ado, let's get to the look. I look crazy already as it is. Alright, so I'm taking my 2-ply and turning it into 1-ply, and I'm just rolling this over to make the chin. I didn't have any rhyme or reason. I just went until I felt like it was thick enough. Then I ripped it and I folded it over together to make my chin. Let me see if I can make it. I'm going to make it just like the other one. And yeah, it's basically what I did. And I put latex on one side and then I came back over and put latex on the top to give it more of a structure so it would hold up. And I think this one will work for the other side of his chin. Taking my latex on a paintbrush and I'm just dabbing it onto the back side of the toilet paper, the side that's going to be on my chin. This piece, and I am going to place it on my chin. It actually looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Do I look like him so far? I want to thank everybody who's been watching all of my 31 days till Halloween. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing and helping out my channel. I'm just trying to grow. And I like Halloween, so I figured why not do something I like and put it on my channel. If you do like these looks and want to see more, please let me know in the comments below. I might start doing them once a month or once a week, depending if I have time. Again, I'm a full-time worker. I'm a mom. And yeah, it's not as easy as it looks to make these looks come about when you have children. Alright, so off camera I am going to glue down my eyebrows so I can make his thicker eyebrows, doing basically the same thing. Here's hoping I don't take off my eyebrows. Alright, I'll be right back. So I built up the cheek to make it look like a ventriloquist, if I'm saying it right, where a puppet that you would speak, because that's kind of what he looks like. And I kind of made the cheek a little bit more connected to his face. He does look like a paper mache mask doll, so it's pretty cool so far. I wish this cheek would have been more smaller like the other cheek, but you get what you get when you're trying to make them out of a mold that isn't the same. I have put glue down on my eyebrows. I'm just so afraid of putting this stuff on my eyebrows and that it peels up on it. So here goes nothing, I guess. But so far it looks pretty cool. I think it's gonna work for what I'm looking for, what I'm going for. Let's keep on going. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure my eyebrows are dry to the touch. I think I'm gonna put one more layer on. I really just don't want them coming up when I put the latex kind of over them. I'm hoping this will give a barrier between the latex. So same thing, I took my toilet paper, I ripped it into 1-ply, and then I just built up this part of the cheek, or yeah, cheek area, to make it look like it was built up. Just gonna place some of my latex in the area that I want to build up. to make it look like him. Again, it's looking pretty cool. So we're just going to build this pot up to kind of make it look like the other one. I'll leave a space because that's where the line's going to go to make it look like he's got a jaw, a moving mouthpiece like me. Like that, right? You're pretty.
Look.
You got makeups?
My sister did it.
Your sister did it? Why don't you come and show everybody? Ready? Oh, wrong way. Ready got makeup.
My sister did it.
Yeah, you look very pretty. Alright, let me get back to doing my face look.
Okay.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye. I'll be right back. Just 1 second. I'm going to be with my sister.
Okay. This is why I need them in school. Making a mess over here. Alright. As you can see, this is what we've been doing. This is keep on building this up like I've been showing you, and then we're going to get to the eyebrows. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm working on the other eyebrow right now as we speak, and I basically did the same thing that you saw me do with the cheeks. I'm building it up. Here's hoping I don't take off my eyebrows, because that's all I don't need. But it's starting to look pretty cool. I'm just trying to pinch it together to make it look like one big bushy eyebrow. We're going to try our best to make them look as even as possible. Great, it was done. They're just going to look at, damn, that looks good, basically. So, that being said, I'm just going to build up here a little bit more. At the end of the day, do you think if he was really making this character, everything would have been right on point, the same? No. He would have been throwing it together. First of all, he would have wanted to get it done quick because he was trying to get his message out. And yeah. So, I think this is what I'm going to do. I kind of like how it came out. I'm going to build up right here just a little bit more. And then I am going to go put some contacts in my eyes. They are not going to be red like his. I didn't know his was real red. I have black with some red lining. I'm going to use those. And then we're going to come back and we're going to paint his face, put on my wig, and we're going to go from there. I'll be right back. So, unfortunately, I think I left my contacts in Myrtle Beach. So I've sent my son on a mission to go buy me contacts at the local store up the road. I'm going to say thank you to him. Alright, so this is how I look. This is probably going to be the end look, and now I'm going to build up with makeup. While he's gone, I'm going to use what I always use, my clown white benign makeup. He is white, so we're going to use white. On his, no, I can't think of it, skateboard. He is flying on his skateboard to go buy me contacts. Gotta love these kids. I have really good kids. I cannot complain about my kids. They are awesome. Even though I say I'd like them to be at school, it's mainly why I'm doing these looks, because it's just easier if they were at school. This stuff has been golden. It has worked really well. And we're going to build up. We're going to make Saul's character. I wasn't going to do it on my eyes. Okay, so I've already done some of my makeup. This hasn't been easy, but we're making it happen. I'm gonna do the swirl right now. You have to have a steady hand to do it. We're gonna make this work. What do you guys think so far? I think I need to do his nose a little bit, make some shadows, but I'm not there yet. Oops. I just put my brush in the black. It's red, not black. Let's clean our brush. That's all we need, is to do a black swirl. Because if that happened, it would stay black. Alright, so same thing. I'm going to try to do it going this way now. And you gotta have a steady hand. Like I said, gonna come around. Because these cheeks are a little bumpy, it's not as easy as it looks to keep a steady hand. But we're making it work. As it looks. Next time I probably use something that's more circular for the cheeks. I'm gonna come down. Alright, so that is that. Let me just go through it with some white. Clean up the edges a little. I've dedicated some paintbrushes to just white because I was tired of my white changing colors, so we have done that now. Let's just go right here. Sorry about my phone. I think that one I did way too many circles. Already done my eyeliner. Now we're just gonna do the circle around his eye. Make sure it's even again. Come around. Okay, this is our final look. Do we look like him? I should put my little, I don't have a pocket to put his thing, but I had one to go with it. Unfortunately, I don't have a little pocket, but hey, I gotta say this looks pretty cool. Again, thanks for watching. This one took a little more time than all the other ones, but it looks pretty awesome. Bye. So in doing the Saw character, I had to make my cheeks, and I decided to use an egg carton, some toilet paper, and latex. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. I built up the layers, and then I took it off. So here goes nothing. So you can learn how to do it for your character if you want to be, the Saw. Okay. This is the one I made. It's for his cheek. I have to figure out how to do his chin, but this little cut thing was perfect. So I took the middle one and I just painted some latex and then layered it up with the toilet paper. That's all I did. So I'm gonna use this one since it's cleaner. Character in Saw. I'm just gonna powder it up and then I'm gonna put the latex on it. Alright, so I've already started layering some of the toilet paper, the 1-ply, to make the cheek. You just want to keep on layering it up with the latex, trying not to peel it so that it stays in. Again, the toilet paper is 1-ply. It was 2-ply, but I rip it apart to make 1. So this is basically what we're going to do. We're just going to keep on building it up until we have a thick enough cheek so that it resembles the same as this one. So we have two for our character. And that's all that you need. I'll come back on when I'm done so you can see the finished look. So a good indication that you're done is you cannot see the blue container through your paper mache latex part. It's a little moist now. Gotta let it dry. I did take my heat gun to it to dry it a little bit faster, or you can just leave it overnight or a few hours until you feel like it's done. I think right here it's a little thin, so I might make a little bit more here because I can see. I'm trying to get it in the video. I can see the blue kind of through that part. So I'm gonna build that up and then I'm gonna come on and show you how I'm taking it off. Okay, I'm all done doing it. I've dried it. It's still a little wet in the middle, but I'm very impatient and I want to take it off and see how it looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my setting powder again, and I'm going to slowly put it on the inside to slowly lift it off and help dry the layers underneath. Now again, we used the setting powder when we started. I don't know if that was going to help. It was an experiment. Here's hoping it did help. So we're going to slowly put powder on the inside to slowly lift it out. Let's hope it works. We're going to slowly do it. Like I said, I'm a little impatient when it comes to this stuff. I kind of want it done like ASAP, and I know I should let it sit for a little bit more time, but I'm a glutton for doing it. And as you can see, I'm slowly peeling it. You don't want to go too fast, because if you go too fast, you can potentially rip it. And then we're going to be stuck redoing it again. So you're slowly taking the powder around the edges to help, oh, sorry with the camera, help lift it off of the egg carton. And again, I don't know if the powder helped to begin with. It was suggested maybe I use some, what do you call it? I can't even think of the name of it right now. Alright, there's my cheek. Again, I probably should have left it a little bit longer so that it could have dried a little bit quicker, better. It's not terrible. I think the first one came out. And, oh, there's Maddie. And that's what I'm going to be using to do my cheeks for the saw. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe and check out my channel. Bye. I've built up this side to make it look like the ventriloquist. How do you say that again? Ventriloquist. I'm gonna look it up. I'm trying to do this, and you keep on coming and interrupting me, and I don't really like it. I love you, but I'm trying to get this done, and every time you come to interrupt me, it doesn't help. Do you understand? It makes it harder for mommy to finish.
Sophie's here. Bye-bye, Mommy. I have to go see Sophie.
Why do you have to go see Sophie? She's come to bother me too. See, I can't get nothing done.